All right. Hi, this is Colleen. This is my sister. She's going to pretend to be my patient today. So I walk in, pretend to wash my hands. Hi, Colleen. My name is Brendan. I'm a student physical therapist with Trine University. Is it okay if I work with you today?
Sure.
All right. To start, can you confirm your name and date of birth?
Colleen Lynch, 125.99.
All right. What brings you in today?
I have some pain in my lower back, and it radiates all the way down to my right calf.
All the way down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So where do you feel that most?
When I'm just sitting, it's probably more so in my calf a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mostly in the back and mostly in the calf.
Yeah.
Okay. So just sitting, resting, not moving, not doing anything. How would you rate the pain in your back? With 0 being no pain at all, 10 being we have to get you to the hospital.
My back is probably a 2.
A 2.
Yeah.
Anything make that worse?
I notice it a lot when I lean back.
When you lean back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How would you rate that pain?
Probably a 5.
A 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what about the calf pain? Just sitting doing nothing, how would you rate that?
Probably a 3.
A 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What makes that better? What makes that worse?
When I try to bend forward, and then when I'm just sitting down for a long time, it starts hurting a lot.
Okay. How would you rate that pain? Sitting?
Probably sitting or when
sitting and bending forward.
Probably an 8.
An 8. Okay. Okay. So can you point to your back where you feel?
It's kind of right here.
Right there. All right. So next, I'm gonna go palpate. Find the iliac spine. Go forward. I found L4. Go down a little bit. You said right about here?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is about S2. How far down in the low back does it go?
Probably right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just found L2 to L5. So pretty much that whole sacrum area. Now what about your calf? Can you point to that pain for me?
It's kind of right in the middle right here.
Okay. So she just pointed right to the belly of the calf. Go ahead and stand for me. Actually, before you stand, hospital policy, we're going to put this gait belt on. Got it all tangled here. Nice and snug. And loops out of the way. Alright, go ahead and stand for me. Alright, so I know this hurts a little bit. If you don't mind though, keep your shoulders about shoulder width apart. Hands on your thighs. And just bend down as far as you can with the goal to touch your toes.
Okay. This is about as far as I can go.
Does that hurt?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and how far? How would you rate that pain, I should say?
Probably an 8.
An 8. Okay, go ahead and stand up. Relax. I know that doesn't feel so good for you, but what I want to do is try to put a little overpressure on that, see if I can get more range of motion, if that's okay. I promise that won't hurt you. Alright, so what I'm going to do is stabilize with one hand on her sacrum, one hand on her shoulder. Go ahead. Let her get to her full range. Push down a little bit. And that's about it. Come on up. That was her full range of motion. That was a capsular end feel, and that's about where she was at beforehand, about halfway down the thigh. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to test her lateral rotation. I'm going to have her stand feet shoulder width apart, arms out the side. Go ahead and lean as far as you can to the left, and as far as you can to the right. Any pain with that one?
Mm-mm.
No? That one was good and looked like full range of motion, so I'm not going to bother with that. Next, what I'm going to have her do is some back extension, so feet shoulder width apart, and lean back as far as you can. And again, Colleen, I know this is what hurts you, but if you don't mind, I just need to take a look to see what your range of motion is. Go ahead. And up. How'd that feel?
It hurt pretty bad.
How would you rate that?
Probably 5.
Is that about the same type of pain you feel when you're doing exercises at home or
Yeah.
activities at home? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So again, what I'm going to explain to her is if it's okay with you, I'm going to try to get some overpressure to see if I can get your full range of motion there. Try it again. And I was able to get a little bit more there. All right. Go ahead and have a seat. Next, what I'm going to check is her knee extension strength. So with your good, stronger leg, that's not giving you issues right now, so your left leg, go ahead and try extending that leg as far straight as you can. Good. And relax. That was able to do full range of motion, gravity, against gravity. So I'm going to manual muscle test that so that I have a reference point when I do the right. Go ahead and straighten. Hit one hand right by the ankle on the distal leg. One hand stabilizing by the kneecap. And I'm going to say, all right, I'm going to push against you, try to resist my force. That was nice and strong. That's 5 out of 5. Hold that for 5 seconds. I was a little bit short there. Next, I'm going to have her do the same thing with the right leg. Go ahead and straighten. And down. That's as far as you can go.
Mm-hmm.
So she was not able to receive full range of motion. So I'm going to want to do that gravity, without gravity pushing against her. So I'm going to do that in a minute. During the subjective, I also noticed that she had a slouch forward posture with a forward head. So I'm going to take some measurements there. Go ahead and rotate all the way to your left. All the way to your right. Good. That one looked good, so I'm not going to measure that one. Go ahead and extend all the way back. Good. And down. That also looked pretty good. So next I'm going to check her shoulder range of motion. So I'm going to instruct, go ahead and sit up as tall as you can. Flex your right arm as high up as you can. Good. That looks a little short to me. So I'm going to grab my Goni. I'm going to explain to Colleen. I'm going to apply a little bit of overpressure. Looks like I'm able to get full range of motion. I'm going to measure. And that's actually exactly 180 degrees. Next, I'm going to have her do abduction. So to the side. She's a nurse, so she actually knows what that means. Flip your hand all the way up. That also looks a little short, so I'm going to apply some overpressure, get as far as I can. Wait, is that it? Alright, that's also almost exactly 180 degrees. I got 178. I would also check extension. That is actually pretty good. For the sake of time, I'm not going to. I'm going to go into the knee extension in your muscle test. Go ahead and lay on your left side for me. Alright, keep your knees together. Go ahead and try to extend this knee as far out as you can. Good. So she was able to do that without gravity, so that's a 2 out of 5. Next exercises. So to help her back, she mentioned that being prone on her elbows helps. So I am going to teach her some prone extensions. We're going to pretend this is a bed. I'm going to have her go on her elbows, lift up, keep her hips firmly on the bed, hold for 5 seconds, go down. She should be feeling a nice stretch in that lower back area. I'm going to have her do that 10 times, 3 times a day. If that's okay, I'm going to also teach her the same exercise, but it's going to be on her palms. This can cause pain with people, so if that's a problem, we're not going to do it. For her calf, I'm going to have her sit on the bed. Teach her a simple calf and hamstring exercise. Computer keeps going silent on me. Go ahead and straighten that leg. I'm going to have her pull up and lean forward. By pulling up, she's opening that sciatic nerve a little bit, which I suspect to be the problem. I'm going to have her hold this for 30 seconds, do it twice, and do this one twice a day, 2 or 3 times a day. Last thing is for shoulder exercises. Pretty simply teach her some shoulder scap squeezes. So what she's going to do is have her stand up nice and tall. Squeeze her shoulder blades together. Hold for 5 seconds. Relax. Do that 3 or 4 times a day, 10 reps each. That's it. That's a good way to start for the day. That's it. Thank you.